Yeah.
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing today? How y'all doing? Glad to be back at it. My lovely wife today. Man, I hope y'all had a wonderful week thus far. I know y'all been seeing my videos. I know you're like, oh, not this guy again. I know I can be more the most irritable person in YouTube. It's okay, because guess what? It's about y'all. Okay, so um, as y'all see, vows part 7. Let's get on with the nitty gritty. Hopefully, you guys were able to look at the videos and learn. Just enjoy it. We got to get ourselves back in action. We got to go on the Asian path of Yah, man. We got to, get on with the commandments. Because listen, keeping His commandments is life itself, man. It's life. Okay. Um, we get on there probably in the future. The importance of keeping the commandments. I think that'd be great for you all to listen to. To learn. It's very great to have your life to follow the commandments. Okay, so once again, as y'all see up there, vows part 7. Ladies and gents, hopefully you guys get back with y'all relationships. Hopefully y'all brothers are getting away from the women who's married. Hey, y'all know how to get down with that. Like I said, they only teach us on that. Hopefully y'all women don't withhold the man that interested in you and breaking the vows. Okay, remember Yahuwah is I would say he have a near zero tolerance. Okay, unless you add Yahuwah to forgive you. Okay, so we'll get on with. I know this is very, very, very controversial to talk about because a lot of times we meet people through social media. We claim we like the person, and then now we claim like somebody else, and we claim like somebody else. Okay, and that's dangerous, especially use the L word, love. Okay, we gotta be really careful. We gotta make our minds up, fellas. Okay, we can't hesitate when we claim we love someone. We have to really take it to a journey. Okay, so keeping vows is a job. It's a job. No different when you keep a relationship with your woman or with more than one woman. You have to be stable, fellas. Okay, this is dangerous if you keep breaking these vows. So anyway, um, let's get started. Father, we want to thank you for this time giving us to YouTube. Father, we ask you to protect us against distractions. Father, we ask that you favor those who will watch this video later, those who may be learning. Yahuwah, we appreciate you. We thank you for the continual repetition of being on YouTube and teaching your information, your truth, Father Yah. So again, may you be esteemed on today. We love worship you forevermore. Thank you. So be it. Okay, so um, oh, water right there, here. All right, so let's go to Second Timothy. Get on the statement. Okay, so second, I think it's 1:16. Has to be Second Timothy. Yes, chapter 3, and then Jeremiah 6:16 after that. Okay, so and by the way, yeah, I was discussing this with my wife that I might be doing twice YouTube, maybe later on in this month or maybe in the ninth month, quote unquote, September. Anyway, it says, verse 16, all scripture is given by inspiration of you and is profitable for truth, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness. Verse 17 says that the man and woman of Yahuwah may be perfect, thoroughly furnished into all good works or behavior. And then let's go to Jeremiah 6 and verse 16. Okay, Jeremiah 6:16. Look into that. And I pray things are well with you all. Those who are sick, pray you get healed. I know some of you guys, we talking about this COVID thing. I know you heard about the new booster shot. Listen, don't take it. All right. Take the herbs, take your water, work out, take walk in the woods. Okay. That's your COVID-19 vaccination, y'all. All right. I know y'all, I pray that you can do that. Like I said, Jeremiah 6 and 16. Okay.
6 verse 16.
Yes. And just give y'all an update. Yeah, my father's in the hospital, so he had an issue with his breathing. They gave him the surgery. He overcame that. And so now he's dealing with the heart disease. We've agreed that Yahuwah would throw that out of his life. He'd be healed. So I'm just updating you all on that. So I'm just trying to just stay focused. I give my wife credit. You know, she had been there for me, kept me encouraged. You know, but yeah, I just wanted to update y'all on that. That's why we have to be grateful, man. Be thankful of parents we have, man. I'm telling you now, very grateful, especially when they give us a place to live. They take care of when we're children. I'll never forget that. All right. So Jeremiah 6:16, just as Yah stand you in the ways and see and ask for the old paths, where is the good way? And walk in it or walk therein, and you should find rest in your souls. Right? Well, they say we'll not walk therein. Okay. Now, let's have fun with more vows conversation. There's so much I covered, guys. Okay. I don't know how much we got left. This is part 7. This is the most that I've ever did out of parts. Okay. Okay. So let's get on with this right now. We got on Ruth 116. Let's go on Songs of Solomon 2 verses 3 through 16. Okay. This is a miscellaneous. Maybe we'll deal with some scriptures and explain it. Okay. Like I said, hope this give y'all insight, especially those who may be in a relationship and y'all ladies keep breaking up. Stop doing that. Stick with your man. Please. Break up, make up. It's not always a good thing. I want to say that, by the way. You want to just work it out and stop breaking up. And y'all brothers do the exact same thing. Stop doing the make up, break up. Talk about it, forgive each other, and quit with the super separations all the time. Okay? Because you never know what y'all be doing when you're separated. I'm just saying. It's better to stick together. Stop doing it because it seems like the vow will become in vain. It just will not be working. Okay? So, go see what you have with content. I know I forgot too. Song of Solomon. It's 982. That's before Ruth. Okay. Okay. So like I said, we go to chapter 2, verse 3, verse 16. Okay. So this chapter is going to be a lot of metaphors. So bear with me. I don't know all about it in that term, but I know this is part of the vows. Let's see what it is. As apricot tree is among the trees of the wildwood, so is my darling among the sons. In his shadow I covet and I sit, and his fruit is sweet to my palate. Interesting. When it says I sit and I covet, that means she is with one man. She's focused on him, the vow. Okay. He brings to the house of wine. He got his own place. Okay, brothers, when y'all want to keep vows, make sure you have your own place. I'll say it again. Make sure you have your own place. Stop focus on living with her and her place all the time. Stop. It's not gonna always work. I promise you that. Have your own place because you want your vow to become destroyed. Let's say live in her place, and she just got so. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let's go to a verse about that real quick. Yeah, sorry. Let's go there. Hold on to that. Put your little string in that, so you'll forget that, or pen. Let me touch on it real quick, okay? Because a lot of us brothers, some of us brothers, we got a tendency of living with the woman all the time, and we may have a job, but we don't want to get our own place. Most of us get kicked out, and the vow's already broken. Who can you blame? Her or yourself? You get the pick. Anyway, so Ecclesiasticus, right? Yahuwah got to say against that. Okay? Don't get me wrong. You may live in a woman's house for a moment. Okay, that's different. Okay, you might live with your mom too. That's cool. Well, you working on getting a home or apartment? Okay, that's different. What you want to always live in her place and you want to keep vows with her? I don't know about that. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know about that. Okay. So anyway, so Ecclesiastes, yeah. Oop, there you go, Cat. Yeah. All right, let's see. Go back here, get a chance on Solomon. Okay. So this is a problem, and Solomon knew about it. That's why Solomon was no fool. Solomon had his own place. Okay. Solomon had his own place. He had a big home, like a palace. Okay, his brother knew what he was doing. Okay. So this is good. Chapter 25, verse 22, 20. Wait. Okay. Verse 21 and 22. Good to know this. Okay. Stumble not the beauty of a woman. The word stumble means to fall into within fornication. Hey man, I want to hit that. Damn, she's fine. I know she's married, but I want to That's stumble in her beauty. You want to do that, fellas. Okay. And then want to live in her place. No. That's what that means. Stumble. Okay. Not saying you can call her beautiful, you can. But geez, if she's with someone, why are you still yada 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 in her life? Right? So it says, stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire her not for pleasure. Okay. It's to a married woman. Hello. Woman that's with somebody, even if she's separated, don't do it. All right. Verse 22 is a big one. It says, a woman, if she maintain her man. What does maintain mean? Babysitting. She babysitting you and you live in her place. She'll get pissy. But look what it says. It's full of anger. Anger. She's pissed because you keep playing your PS3. Y'all get my point? And you want to keep vows before her? Most cases, she might not even accept that. Okay? Impudence. Full and much reproach. The word impudence means a high disregard against you. Disrespect. Frequent argument. She kick you out and burn your clothes or threw your clothes out the window. Hello. So brothers, get your own place and make your vows before the woman or when men. Okay? Don't do it. Especially if y'all live in y'all woman's mom's place. Holy shit. I'm just saying. It may feel good for a minute. They might like you. Yeah, you a good son or you a good lady. I mean, well, sooner or later, you know what start doing? They go ask you for rent money now. They will actually pay their comment bill or whatever. And then look, when you can't afford it, you go to get out. They'll give you warning. Get out the house. I can't let my daughter get out. They'll kick your ass out. They have a right to kick you out. They have a right to kick you out. Well, you can't be angry at her. You live there. You supposed to have your own place. Okay, keep it vouch to the woman. No, you keep that. We have your own place. All right, let's go back. Let's go back. All right, so let's cover that real quick, man. All right, yeah, go back. So Solomon. All right, so it says verse 4 in chapter 2. It says he brings it to the house. All read that already. Verse 5. Steady me with raisin cakes. Comfort me with apricots that are ailing of love. His left arm is under my head, and his right hand embraces me. Okay, so remember, this is talk about signs of vow. This is something I'm gonna stick with you no matter what. This is what this is all about. She being all like, lovey-dovey. Okay, and then verse 7, I charge you, daughters of Jerusalem, by the gazelles and by the hinds of the field. If you rouse to love, therefore she desires the voice of my darling. Verse 8, behold, he comes leaping over the mountains, running over the hills. Verse 9, my darling. When it says my darling, it's about the man being a darling, by the way. Okay. My darling is like a gazelle or a fawn of the deer. Behold, he stands behind our wall. It says R, so he's polygynous, okay? Then it says peering from the windows, gazing through the lattices. Let's continue. My darling ass said to me, arise, my shepherdess. Also, a shepherd, I meant to say this earlier. A shepherdess, another way of saying wife or a woman lover. Okay, a woman pleaser. Excuse me, husband pleaser. Okay, a shepherdess. That's why women cook. She providing the meal. When she make love, conjugal right, she providing the sex. When she look good, she providing the eyes. What he looks at, what pleases his prostate, right? Shepherdess. And when she encourages him, when she rebukes him, he make a mistake, she corrects him. And the wrong woman correct the man. I know, brother, y'all hate that, but a woman can correct her man. Yeah, and he said, yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. I apologize. That's beautiful. Okay. And then when she reminds him what to do, that's important. Okay. And then when she, make ideas for him, when she surprises him, when she prepares clothes, iron, shepherdess. Anyway, it says, my lovely one, and come away. Verse 11, behold, the winter weather is past, the downpour is past. Verse 12, the flowers are seen in the land, the time of pruning has attained, and the sound of the turtle dove is heard in our land. Verse 13, the fig tree puts forth her green figs, and the vines with the tender grape give scent. Arise, my lovely shepherdess, and come away. That's what the man was saying. Okay, so these are signs of words of what you say in vows. Not saying we have to talk like that, but these are things like how we say to our family. You know how, brother, we say good things to our women, or y'all ladies say good things to your man. Well, that's a sign that your vow is continuing to live when you speak good, lovely words to each other at times. Okay, especially when we need to hear it. Especially if you had a bad day, speak lovely to your woman or your man. Okay, that's part of the signs of keeping your vow. You maintain it. And then it says in verse 14, it says, my dove, let me see you in the encircling of the crag. Interesting word. I've heard that before. Crag. It's kind of funny. Crag. Looks like my leg will look it up real quick. Oh, sorry. Okay. It's like, it's my privacy, idiot. I'm looking freaking phone. Anyways, playing. But anyways, all right. So it said, crag, verse 14, in the secret or concealment of the cliff, and the appearance of you. Let me hear your voice, for your voice is sweet. See, it's just lovely, guys. When you talk so good to each other, man. You know, the good thing about this is that when you talk good to each other, it keep your heart not just beating well, it keep you prevent strokes and heart attacks. I've heard of people, they've been married for 50 some years, and they always complain about their husband and wife. I'm like, really? But you married for 50 plus years. Why are you complaining? Stop complaining. I am Uber passenger, but I don't say shit about it. I'm like, oh, okay, well, you have a good day. They give me good tips. I be want to say things, well, I can't do it because I don't get a bad rating. But when you complain, right? When you complain so much, that's a sign that you might want to break your vow. Fellas, that's why we have to be grateful and content of what we have in the covenant. Okay, it don't matter if it's a home you live in, apartment, or a mansion, or you live in a hut, or you live in the alley. Okay, with boxes that's made like a house, and you and your woman live there together. It don't matter. Okay, you got to love each other. And then it says, verse 14, for your voice is sweet, and it makes your appearance even more comely or beautiful or comely. Okay. Verse 15, hold for us the foxes, the little foxes that harms the vineyards, and our vineyards with vine blossoms. My darling is mine. You see that? That's deep. She said, my darling is mine. Women, I know y'all know what I'm talking about. When y'all really love that man, y'all be like, listen, I am taken, sir. I'm not gonna take you. I'm already taken, and I'm provided. I'm locked with this man. I'm locked in. Okay, that's a great sign of vow keeping when it comes to you maintain your duty as a woman. Remember, I said in one of the parts, when you do that, that prevents yourself, oh woman, from being a prostitute or being in prison for prostitution or selling drugs. When you maintain your position of keeping your man, I don't give a damn how many arguments y'all have. That's your husband. When you do that and you do your thing, you will be saved. You will be protected from bad situations and bad paths that you think is okay to do. That's why men were considered saviors. Okay, that's not teaching another time. Okay. I might put in why are husbands called saviors? Yeah, that might be a good one. Or shepherds. Okay.
Doesn't mean work.
The word crag means a steep or rough cliff. Interesting because it says, what's that verse 14? My dove, let me see you in the circling of the crag and the concealment of the cliff. Appearance of you, let me hear your voice. That sound like men like rocks. We like stone. We strong to protect our family. I'm glad you looked that up, sweetheart. Thank you. Okay. But y'all women need to stop leaving what's strong for you and stop being with the leaf that's quickly withering the wind. What I mean by that is weak men. Some of y'all say, well, he too mean. He too serious. Well, God damn it, he's supposed to.
That's a circling.
Okay.
Circling.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, sweetheart. Yeah, the word, what's that? Oh, circling means sitting around and sneaking around surroundings. Circling. Oh, that's surprising. Sneaking up to you, woman. She's sneaking up to you. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. But women, stop saying that he's too mean. Y'all got that problem with saying he's mean because he take y'all serious. He teach y'all responsibility. He correct you. And y'all say he's mean. But the weak man, y'all don't say he's not mean. Like the gangbanger, the drug dealer, the whoremonger. Y'all say he's cool. He's better than the one you with. Let's prove that right now real quick. Let's go back to Ecclesiastes. I know a rock is not soft like sheep hair. I know a rock is not soft as sheep hair, like I said earlier. But a rock may be rough and smooth, but you can't move it, right? No storm can move it. Just like how a man does not forsake his family, no matter what he go through. Hello. He will not let the storms of life prevent him to continuously to take care of his own family. 37. Watch this. Y'all want to say he's too mean, right? But wait a minute. Is he not taking care of you? Is he not taking care of you? Is he not keeping the vows? Is he not taking... Listen, you may not have a job, but man's working his ass off, and you saying he's too mean? But wait a minute. This last thing you saw, you just praised your man in public. Huh? Says great, right? You carry his babies. Well, you may not carry his babies, but the dude is there for you. He's paying the light bill. He's paying the cable bill. He's paying every damn thing you like. He's paying your toenails. Get your feet done. I got you. What's the price? I got you a Sunday. They want to feet don't pay for it. I pay for it. I got you, baby. Serious. But we do paint them black. I miss black. I miss black color. Which want that later though. But y'all gotta stop playing. So he mean my ass. Okay, y'all gotta stop that. Was not your father mean? Tough? Y'all say about your father like that. Anyway, I know y'all like what I say. I get it. But I love y'all. We love y'all. We love y'all in truth. We love y'all in truth. So Ecclesiastes, check this out. Check this out. Okay, so Ecclesiastes, chapter 37. Watch this. Y'all want to say mean, right? But wait a minute. I'm at chapter 36. Sorry about that. Check this out. Watch this. Let's go to chapter 36, verse 25. And then after that, we go to chapter 37, verse 12. Watch this. He that where no hedge is, what is a hedge? A rock, a protector. That's not a man, right? Y'all say he's too mean. Wait a minute. Let's continue. Where no hedge is, there the possession is spoiled. What is that saying? The possession means a woman. The woman will be murdered if she don't keep her man. Hello? You're like, what? Then we're dealing with vows. Vows is safety. I did in the first part. When you don't keep your man, you go around doing this. The thing will be doing. Right here it is. You might be homosexual. You might be a beast sex addict. You might have sex with dogs or animals. You might mess around and be in the military. You might cut all your hair out, be bald headed. You might be a gangbanger. You might sell drugs. Okay, y'all hear me? Y'all gonna mess around and hate people. Y'all gonna have depression problems. You're gonna be in a crazy home. You're gonna be having all types of men in your life. You're gonna have all different types of digglings in your vagina. See, it looks like, damn, yeah, he's right. Okay. And then some of y'all might mess around and get your ass beat in jail. Now you hear more about that? Y'all go stop saying he's mean, aren't you? Quit saying that he's mean. Let's continue. That's what the word spoiled means. Spoiled. That's what that means. And he that has a woman, that's not a point, but I'm ready anyway. And he that has a woman will wander up and down in the morning. Okay. Then let's go to chapter 37, verse 12. This is very important because y'all got to quit talking about this. He's mean, all this. When he's trying to teach y'all and get serious with you. Really? But be continued with a righteous man. But be continually with a righteous man. Quit saying he's mean. The damn man loves you, okay? He loves his freaking children. Or he may not have children by yet. Either way, he loved you. The dude is honest with you. Okay? He's working hard. Tired, sweating. And y'all still say he's mean. And y'all say he's boring. Are you freaking serious? So he can just go to Six Flags Great America every day with you? With all that money, not pay bills? And you say, nah, he's not boring. But wait a minute, y'all kicked out the damn house and you paid your rent in 3 months. Stop being so overly whimsical. Which means whimsical, that means super curious. Stop. Your life is not fairyland. Your life is freaking discipline and fun of y'all. Okay? It's privileges. Okay? Like how we do our children. Our children, y'all know what I'm talking about. You know how we have children? They want an icicle all the time. They want a popsicle. They want a PlayStation. They want all this shit, but we can't give to it at a certain time. We say, son, wait until you're a certain age. And what happens? They get a little irritated, but they will understand. And they be like, Mom and Dad, I'm sorry. You were right. We can't always give our children every damn thing, but some of y'all do that. Just like how y'all brothers spoil y'all women and then wonder why they rebel against you. Anyway, it said, but be continued with the righteous man, vow, whom you know to guard the commandments of Yahuwah, whose mind is according to your mind, which mean what? The same mind of the woman or your women of Yah. Y'all want to live the commandments, right? And would feel sorry for you if you miscarriage or you cannot have children or you have miscarriage against your child. The man will still be there for you. Okay? This is super important to know. So quit saying, oh, he's too mean. That's why I divorced him, because he taught me the word. It was too much for me, and he wanted me to keep the commandments. And I'm like, damn, it's too much for me. You know, stop. Stop it. Let's go back. Song of Solomon, chapter 2. We almost done with Song of Solomon. Okay. So good thing. Verse that's just after Ecclesiasticus. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just notice that. Hold a second. Just after it.
Is it after?
Mm-hmm.
It's true. Oh, before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go right on to 16. My darling is mine, and I am to him the one grazing among the lilies. Okay, we're going to deal with vow keeping. So she is completely sold to be with her man only, not have any so-called guy friends, women. Stop with that bullshit, please. Y'all get 15, 20, 25 male friends. I wonder what y'all be doing. Y'all be claiming, oh, I'm loyal to my husband. I ain't doing nothing. You sure about that? Y'all be leaving that damn at 12 o'clock midnight and he sleep. Aren't you supposed to be home with your husband? I'm just being with, we're just going to look at some pictures of a deer. You sure about that? Okay. I know you hate what I be saying. I get it, but let me say this: when you love somebody, you give them the damn truth. Okay, it may hurt you, but the truth is worthy to get in your life. I'm just saying. Okay, and then we got please Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1 through 8. This is the benefits. This is what happens to you when you keep the vows. Check this out, y'all. Like they say, enjoy your life before you die. Watch this. Wow. Oh, yeah. Cinema. Ecclesiastes.
Oh, yeah. Here.
You found it?
After the.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What? Ecclesiastes?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, at the Song of Solomon? At Lamentations? Oh, thanks. Okay. So, this is what it says. So chapter 3, verse 1 through 8. Okay, this is the benefits we get when we do this. Okay, this is a spiritual life that we go through when we do this. Things happen in life that we can't reverse when we keep our vows, right? It says, to everything there's a season, a time for every purpose, under the firmament, a time to be born, a time to die. Well, it's obvious, right? We all gonna have our death, right? Let's continue. A time to plant. Oh, plants? Wait a minute. Oh, that's why you two things. You're growing food, or you are growing as a man or woman. You're learning more truth, and so you're growing. We like trees. We grow. So the great thing about vows is that it helps you to grow as a tree. It helps you to be a clean person. It's like a tree that never fades away. That's in Psalms chapter 1, not mistaken. So people are like trees. We have to stick together like leaves in a stem. I'm preaching. Oh my goodness. And a branch. Leaves don't rip at each other unless you allow somebody to cut you off the branch. So interesting that it says about this thing. And it says a time to pluck up. Pick someone in your life to be vows with. We are like leaves to trees, fellas. Our brain looks like a tree. That's why we think wisely and act upon we think according to Yahuwah's ways. That's the beauty indicator of keeping vows for a revelational reason. Let's continue. A time to pluck up that which is planted, to enjoy what you know and grow out of. Right? Verse 3, a time to kill. Now, let me stop real quick. This is not talking about being a gangbanger and cutting somebody's head off. This is saying to kill someone if you need to protect your family. People do that. That's why I give a lot of respect towards men in Oklahoma that they have big ass rifles. They got guns in their home in case if there's a riot or if there's something going on. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And what do the men do? They are ready to take their ass outside and start shooting. Did y'all know there are men that try to come after your wife while you sleep and she's up? And it could be a stranger that try to come after your woman. You may not know about it. And she may fight hard, but she can't fight. And the man rapes her in the ass. Or he rapes her in the front lobe. Okay. Or the leg on your sign. And you sleepy. You be prepared. She may can't sleep because of you need to encourage her. But sometimes you can have a gun and shoot the guy. Or beat his ass. Okay. Y'all get it? Sometimes you need to have a weapon to shoot an animal, a specific animal that try to come after your children or your wife, to shoot, to protect. That's why it says a time to kill. Not murdering people. Let's continue. A time to heal. This is the biggest part I ever read. Heal. Oh. Vows heal yourself and others. Did you know that? It's interesting when you with somebody for a while, they say this first thing. They say, I want to say thank you for being there with me. You have been one of the greatest men I ever heard of. I love you. Why is that? Because she's getting healed. Because you've been there for her. You see, vows don't move. It stays still within the reason, the purpose, in that covenant. But the reason why, on the contrary, that a lot of women and men are so lonely because the vows keep being broken. And now that they trust in social media, they trust in the date services, they trust in pornography, and they feel good through that. And what happens is they are murdering their purpose in life. That's when we got lazy ass men, some of them in the couch all day in the basement, smell like shit. They eat Doritos, pizza, Pepsi all damn night. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And they can't sleep and they play video games all damn day. We're talking about 40 plus year olds. Maybe because the woman left him for another man, or maybe because he lost his job. So she left him. So he wanted to live back with mom. And she just turned her 60s and she looked too goddamn old. So she's carrying a cane and still in a wheelchair. So he has to do more work at home. And now she don't want him to be anybody else. You see why we got to keep vows? I need to continue. That's why it says a time to heal. There are times that women were molested. Women were abused. But when us brothers step up the plate and we keep the vows, she will heal. There are things with the woman to the man. I won't get too much on that for time's sake. That's a beautiful one. A time to heal. Let's continue. A time to break down. What's it talking about? Your issues, your insecurities, your weaknesses. To break it down. The more you be with that person in vows, the more they will break down their insecurity issues. It's and the man too. It may take 5 years. It may take 2 or 3 years. And whatever it takes. But the real reason we have death almost every day because people have not broken down their personal impurities and their personal insecurities. So they put it out on somebody else that's innocent. They will carjack you, murder you, rape you, put whatever, and they don't give a damn about that. If people decapitate people's head off, if people do some dangerous shit because they will not break down. It says it's time to break down. You got to destroy your issues to be free. Because if not, you a damn monster. See why y'all women need to keep your freaking men and y'all men need to keep your freaking women? That's part of healing. It's part of breaking down discipline. Let's continue. Look at this. A time to build up. To build. When you're with somebody, you know their history, you know what they're about. So you are building each other up through your words. I'm preaching today. Plan. Okay. And out of reason. This is beautiful, man. This is why we see successful marriages. This is why we see people living well. That's why we see people have inheritance because they focus on building. Financially, they build up. Relationship, they build up. Psychologically, they build up. Mentality, they build up. And they use their words carefully to build up. And they praise each other more than talking hate towards each other. Okay. Verse 4. This is very good. A time to cry or weep. You're feeling pitiful for the one you love. That's so that she can trust you. Anything she can tell you, baby. Anything. Woo! She can tell you any damn thing because you cry for her, you listen, and you feel sorry for that woman or you feel sorry for that man. And once again, quit saying that the man is mean. Okay. Y'all claim that. Well, the man cried too. Okay, now what? A time to laugh. Laughter. It's important. Let's stop here. Let's go to Proverbs. All right. Should be close to that, prayerfully. Okay. Proverbs 17, chapter 17, verse 22. This is very important to know. Y'all gotta stop being so depressive and quit being so stressed out against each other, man. Learn how to laugh, learn how to get goofy. Enjoy your life. Talk about things positive. That's why people smoke a lot of cigarettes, because they talk about bullshit. They want to talk about issues, but they want to talk about something funny. They want to talk about something encouraging. That's why we dine off cigarettes. We dine off weed and all this bullshit. Because we don't laugh. We just don't talk about important stuff. We argue about bullshit. Really? Y'all got this thing. Oh, you lose your job. Now you want to say that person broke. Are you serious? They help him get a damn job. If you tell me he broke or she broke, bring up a joke. You got a job, celebrate him. Or celebrate her if she don't got a job. It says what? A merry heart does good like a medicine. You know, it says medicine, herb. What does the word merry mean? Not marry in the system. No, not that shit. Come on, merry. Deep joy. That's what that means. Joy. Fulfillment of happiness. But a broken spirit, dries the bones. We don't say, you know what? Say broken spirit. That's just what a man like to argue. All like to argue all the time. They always so stressed out. They always have insecurity issues, so they put out on you all the time. They always blame you for their problems. They want you to pay for their mistakes. That's a broken spirit. Okay? And these are people who don't forgive their past when they do that to you all the time. Keep that in mind. And then let's say in Proverbs. Let's see. Hold on. Give me a second. I have an idea. Hold on. Let's see. Excuse me. Laughter is a medicine. Laughter is like medicine. Well, yeah, this is a specific verse in Proverbs I'm looking for, and I can't even find it. There we are. So back to Proverbs, right? 17. I found that. Proverbs 17, 22. Okay. So Proverbs 17.
Proverbs 17.
Wait. Oh, I'm tripping. Holy moly. Hold on. Okay, let's skip that, I guess. Yeah, let's skip that. Okay, I guess it fulfills the laughter part. Okay, I guess so. Okay, let's go right back to Ecclesiastes. Sorry if the guys though we found something more different than that. Okay, so let's continue. We on verse 4, a time to laugh, and I'm almost done for the day. It says, okay, so it says a time to mourn. Okay, so that's feeling sorry. It's the same thing with grief. Okay, so again, we're dealing with vows, man. These are signs of vows. These are emotional. What do you call that word? Distribution to each other. Okay, you're distributing what you're able to do according to love, right? Mourning, a time to dance. Okay, you dancing with joy. You dancing when you had a good job, or you dance because you won a lotto, or you won some money in a casino. Um, anything specifically like that, right? But I notice people don't really too much dance or celebrate. They be depressed. They don't really care what you do because they want to leave you. Are you serious? And some men and women do that because that just show they don't want to. They don't love the person anymore. That has to stop. Got to work it out. Verse 5, it says, a time to cast away stones. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. Let's continue. A time to gather stones together. Not sure what that is. A time to embrace. This is another good one. Embrace means hugging each other. It also means to collect. This is beautiful. Because when you keep vows, you're going to collect things of what you have been told by the one you love, especially when you have Yahuwah in their life. You're never going to throw it away. You're going to keep that baby embraced, and you're going to remember it. You're going to remember the love that you have for that person. You're going to remember the words you've been taught by that person. They'll never leave you for that. This is called embrace. Embrace. Time to embrace. Okay? Time to get away or resist or refrain from embracing. Okay? There are times that we got to let it go because we got something going on in our lives. And we don't always hug every day, but that's time we stop hugging because we got affairs going on in life that we got to deal with. But it's still part of vow keeping. Also, it's talking against being addicted to the person. Okay, it's not good to be highly addictive. Let me give you an example. Let's say you have a woman, and every time you go to work, she want to come with you, and she want to keep hugging on you. And you tell her, well, you can't go to work with me, honey, because it's against protocol. And then she get very mad at you because you don't want to hug her at your job, but she can't go inside the job. That's the problem. Okay, so we don't. That's why I say refrain from embracing. So that's against being obsessive with the man or the woman. Okay, we're not supposed to do all that. That's crazy. That's kind of having a mental disorder. Okay, I know what I'm talking about. Okay, that's a movie about that. It's called Obsession. Okay, it's a good movie to watch. All right, then it says, verse 6, a time to get. Okay, we know that's easy. Whatever you get, you receive. Okay, according to goodness of Yahuwah, especially to the one you love. It says, a time to lose. Now, this is not talking about divorce or separation. Please don't think that. Not necessarily. It's talking about death, lose your loved one. Okay. It's also about getting rid of things that shouldn't be hanging on in your life. Hello. Time to lose negative things in your life. To let it go. Okay. All right. Time to lose. Time to guard. Right? What do people do in vows? They guard them. They guard them. Right? They guard. What the man do to his family? He guards his family. He guards his children. The woman guards her children too. They're children, right? So he also guards against what lies are, so his family will not be affected by those lies. You got to be in guard, be on guard. Also, they will overcome temptations together. Okay. And time to cast away. Okay. Let's continue. Verse 7, a time to cut or rend. Okay, sometimes you gotta let go of things. People let go of something that caused destruction in their lives. For example, you may be with a woman, she's a stripper, and now she finally cut that off because now she's with a righteous man. Hello. But what happens if she keep being a stripper? She's gonna have sex with other men. It's gonna be a big problem with that, right? And then the man gonna be in big trouble because he allowed her to get a house in her name, but the relation to go well because he caught her cheating with three different guys, screwing them, and they got two children together. Now their life is a shithole. Okay, that's why I said right here. It says, like I said, time to rend. So that's why it's always good to cut off things in your life, okay, to help your relationship, to keep the vows. Especially some people in social media. I know y'all women got this tendency, some of y'all men as well. Y'all got this tendency of keeping people in your life, through Facebook, and you think that's cool, but really you should get rid of that person a long time ago. So you got to render yourself against that. All right. It says a time to sue. Okay, that's when making clothes. Okay, sewing clothes. Okay, that's pretty obvious. That's when we do some we do that. Sewing. A time to keep quiet. That's a good one. Okay, Keeping vows. It's a big time keeping your vows. In there's cases when we are silent, we silent for good reasons, especially prevent ourselves to speak the wrong word against the one you love. Remember, I told you about words. Okay, words are powerful. Okay, so words, we gotta use them at the right time or not use them. Okay, to keep your vows. Okay, and a time to speak. Okay, don't need to explain that. Y'all know what that is. A time to love or love making. Okay, or conjugal rights fulfillment. But some of y'all don't make love to y'all woman over months. I mean, that's not a good thing. Damn, what's wrong with you? I heard an average marriage couple, they make love once every couple of months. Damn, that's a bad thing. Time to hate. Not hate on each other. Nope. Hating evil. Hating temptation come around you. Okay. Dealing with your enemies. Hating them. Okay, we'll do another time. Can you hate your enemies? We're gonna deal with that. Okay. A time of war. Look at that color again. It's so weird. Unbelievable. It's kind of cool. I don't like it, but a little purplish. Time for war.
Yeah.
Okay. So we deal with spiritual war every day. So we war, against things that people try to do to us. We war against it, right? Yahuwah is a Yahuwah of war. So he fights for us. Okay. A time of peace. That's a big one. Definitely that. All right. Okay. Verse 9, it says, what profits has he or she that works in that wherein he labors? Okay. Profit. What is a profit? Income, possessions. Okay. And continual covenant because he does his job right. So, guys, I'm done for the day. We got more to cover. Okay. We have more to cover. Hopefully, you guys be able to look at the videos. Thank you for looking at the videos. I noticed we got some more views, but no likes and dislikes. Listen, that's fine. You don't have to do that. But as long as y'all learn, okay, we love you guys. Shalom. Hopefully, next Shabbat we'll do this again. Okay, y'all take it easy. Okay, shalom. Take it easy.